Hello, it's Anna here from Papercraft Create and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. This video is part of our KCC 18 collaboration hop featuring super sponsor Biddy Penny. Our team will be showcasing some of their amazing products with Kendra's Card Challenge card sketches. I will be creating 2 cards using sketches 3 and 5. A little bit about Biddy Penny. She has a gorgeous range of both physical and digital paper products, which can be used for card making, journaling, mixed media, and the like. Not only is she a generous super sponsor of Kendra's Card Challenge, thank you for your support. She's also one of our wonderful design team members. I'll be using some of her digital papers, and as I couldn't choose a favourite, I went with 2 different ones. You would have seen them, a glimpse of them at the start of the video. So the first card you've seen me putting together is card sketch 3. I will be keeping that fairly close to the initial design, however adding a couple of extra elements for interest. So what I've done is you'll be able to see that I've corner rounded the top left hand corner and the bottom right hand corner. I'm using my beautiful patterned paper in the background, and then for the focal point in the middle, I've changed that up slightly because I wanted to use a cut apart that's part of this paper range, and it's not quite the same size, and I thought it wouldn't balance the card out. So what I did is I cut my mat size to the correct size according to this card sketch, and then I layered up some glitter cardstock, and then I put the cut apart on top of that, so it sort of fills that space and, you know, adds a little bit of interest, and all those layers have got the same corner rounded design, and I think it really adds a little something to the card. You know, it's only a very small detail, but it just changes the look completely, I think. And I think because this card is a little whimsical, I think it lends itself to this design. These papers are just beautiful, and I've used the digital papers, so you know, you can print up once you purchase them, print them up as often as you like, you know, make them as big or small as you like as well. So, you know, they're very, very versatile. I really have enjoyed using these. I'm using the sentiment, which I also am just sort of placing where it's sort of generally placed on this card sketch. I just want to take a minute to thank Biddy Penny for being a super sponsor for the Kendra's Card Challenge. She very kindly has donated a gift voucher of $25 or gift certificate of $25 for each of the months of the challenge. So when you enter your own cards into the challenge, you go into the running to win prizes, and one of those prizes will be a gift voucher to use in her store for $25. So thank you so much. That's very generous, and that's what keeps the challenge free and keeps it going for all of us to have some creative fun each month with these wonderful challenges. As I put the finishing touches to this first card sketch, I just wanted to remind you that this is part of a hop, so please join my fellow design team members and be sure to get around to all the videos. There is a convenient playlist linked below, so you can watch all of those. And don't forget that there's also a giveaway for this video hop. So if you can get around to all the videos, then fill out the form linked below. And you'll go into the running to win a free official Patreon membership for 1 month for the Cards by Kendra membership Patreon. Now that all needs to happen by May 20th. That's when the giveaway closes for watching this hop. Continuing on with the second card sketch, which is card sketch 5. I've pretty much kept it to the design. However, I've used lots of patterned paper, more than just the purple strip that you see in the little picture up the top, because I just couldn't, I just wanted to use as much of this paper as I could. I just loved all the different elements, and because it's not super bold, you know, it's so the pattern papers aren't competing with each other, but it certainly all goes beautifully together. Now, as a little tip, I had this beautiful foiled honeycombs type paper that I wanted to use in the background, but I only had a scrap of it So what I did is, because you don't see most of it, I just cut it through the middle, as you would have seen, and then layered it up with some cardstock so that you can, I could use that and you wouldn't be none the wiser seeing that there. So you'll see me just layer up lots of other pattern pieces, although this only has a small strip of patterned paper, but you can see how you could use other papers in a particular range to create a gorgeous little card. And I've gone with that whole honeycomb hexagon theme by creating the sentiment as well. So for anyone who's new to the channel or new to the Kendra's card challenges, I'll tell you a little bit about that. So basically, Cards by Kendra provides a quarterly card making challenge where she provides cutting templates for 6x6 pattern paper pieces, and also card sketches for those pieces. So most of the time it has been 15 cards, but this time round, card challenge 18, she has I think the 15th card provides 3 cards, so you get the bonus 18 cards out of the 6x6 pattern paper pieces. So once you've created those cards, take a single photo of all your cards completed and then head to the kendrascardchallenge.com website. That is linked below. That's where you'll find all the information. You'll find the information of where you can upload your photos to enter the competition in the InLinkz party, and then you can officially enter the competition and go in the draw to win an abundance of amazing prizes. Thank you so much for joining me today, and until next time, happy crafting.